If there's one team in the world you don't want
Back
to
to
mirror
the
against,
Neon,
it's Nongshim.
Yoru. We're in a new meta.
Jing's on Neon. We just saw
We
it
have
play.
Jing
Like,
on
they're
Neon,
playing
something
the
on
same
Yoru. We have
agents that
Francis
Nongshim are playing
back on
against
Yoru.
Nongshim. I
On
just
splits,
I don't get it.
Zombie, of
personally,
course,
but we'll see.
on Neon.
We'll see. I agree. Like Jing's raise is iconic on this map. I'm not sure why he's not on it, but look, let's see what they've got cooked up here. I guess the experimentation does continue. I thought the group stage that was going to be the end of it. I thought playoffs they were going to lock in, but I guess we're still testing some player comfort on agents.
This is crazy. We saw Buzz go in the Neon also against Nongshim on
And Buzz's Neon is great, and we're like, okay, I'm worried about that. But Jing, like, I don't know.
I am flabbergasted. We're gonna send it back to our casters, Paper Thin Achilles. Tell me what you make of this.
I'm not really sure how to digest this one quite just yet. We'll have to see, of course, how this ends up looking. I think Jing space played it a little bit. It's fine. But when you have an opportunity where you could be playing the Rays and you're not doing that, it just kind of feels a little bit weird.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I know, Jing certainly wants to expand his map pool, and or his agent pool, I should say. I mean, man, what an opponent to have to try to do that against. Obviously, it isn't his first time on Neon, but, you're going up against the best to really do it so far. Maybe them and Lev, I mean, that's it. Those are your top two probably that you're thinking about when you think about great Neon teams. So, good luck. You might need it.
Well, starting from the defender's side, looking for a crunch into A. The player's in the right position, but with no initial contact, and Nongshim happy to play this patiently. PRX are now going to start to back off and give up some more space.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nongshim has a really good read here on the tendencies of PRX, knowing that they could take a timing, if they don't fight for that space early, if they don't try to push ahead into your lobby over at A, then you can kind of start scaling forward. Now, that being said, PRX also has a very good read on this round.
They're walking back into the right direction, but that space is going to be given up for now. Good damage found. Forsaken, tagging Francis down to 22. As Rowler doesn't check deeper into main. See how aware PRX end up looking here. As swing out, Dambi now going to be spotted over at screens. Yeah, he's going to eat a ton of damage.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're live.
Jing's
We're live.
taking him low.
Oh, we're good.
Flash out, try to delay the
For
flood.
some
Paranoia
reason,
as well,
my
going to be
thing
chucked in. Quick reposition behind the map here for
isn't loading.
RB, but his teammates fall to the wayside.
Flawless
As
round for PRX.
Okay, looking alive and well in this retake. Leaves just Ivy. As that screen will fall and something will collect it. It's a flawless pistol for PRX to start off on
All right,
split.
let's
I will
see
say, I think the defender's side pistol round theory has been really good for them on both maps in terms of, okay, we're not going to over-aggress. We're just going to play for quick retakes. We're getting in good positions, from wherever we start, however that works. We're going to retake mid-control here. They don't go there. Okay, let's go back to A.
Nongshim don't even get
You're
to
right where you
retake.
need to be, and you absolutely tagged them up along the way. The Bandit for Forsaken there gets him a couple big kills too. So huge round for PRX to start on this defender side. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
Well,
it's not great.
Ivy wants to
Nice
say
shot.
no. Clean headshot onto something. Space
We
again,
have
gonna
one
be all
sheriff
for now, as it's just a
and
buy with a sheriff over towards screens.
Sheriff versus Bandit.
Francis keeping it quiet. Jing
Jing
will
with a
eventually be able to
judge.
find that kill, but does end up falling
Jing
quite
is
low
one shot.
himself. Has a little bit of regen armor, but still otherwise is in a pretty bad spot to try to utilize his
RB
judge.
has a Marshall
Relay
into
bolt into the Paranoia, going to be tossed through, and he doesn't really have the range to try to play
Nope.
around with this one. Down
Jing
being
is one
Francis, they're going to
shot.
kill a piece.
Eco round.
Jing still being one of the players alive,
He's
ends
1
up hurting
HP.
them quite a bit. He's not been able to find any damage around this corner.
Oh, the Prowler
He's held at bay,
missed.
and Envy needs to really deliver in a massive way. And he can.
Jeez.
And Nongshim able to
Nongshim.
win out the
Look at
eco
Nongshim.
round, making it 1-1. Uh-oh.
Yep. I mean,
Look at Nongshim.
Just doing it right
Look
back
at
to
him
him.
they're just
go.
doing it exactly. The Bandit strikes again. The thievery.
Look at them go.
And to make matters worse, you just gave a judge over to Dombi for this next round. I mean, this is such an economic swing for Nongshim. They're going to have such
Look
a
at
good
them
look at this
go.
for the next couple of rounds.
It's the Bandit. It's the Sheriff.
So much damage, too. I mean, trying to do what you
Man.
can, but
Paper X don't win their gun round.
Well, maybe it's just going to be up
Bandit.
down gameplay here.
Bandit on
Will be
Bandit.
entrenched. Jing to the rescue. Comes
They
swooping
have to dig out
forward, is able to find
Forsaken
another
without
elimination.
dying.
Forsaken trying to get a little bit more through, but it's only going to be a smattering of
Back to
damage
back
now.
ecos.
Something in the buy.
Ivy should find some
That's
space
what's
in
standing
A.
for them in a 2v3. If they go for a push in the garage, they should be able to get themselves some guns, but they're finding that a little bit too risky. Divide with his walk forward, though, in the mid. If they start running, you'd be able to hear this, but instead, they know that they've got time on their side, so we'll just be a fast walk with the knives out. Not giving over that info quite yet.
My
Timing.
question right now is something going to be willing to go for a gun scoop up there over into the garage?
Timing.
I mean, if Divine might be able to find a timing. Cleans up one.
Spike down, attacker
Got
spawn.
no idea about Ivy's position, but has to be suspicious. Being said, still will end up getting caught.
And something's on the other
Something
side
now,
of the map.
Grabbing a gun, the Spectre, the best that he can do. Will make his way over onto the A site. So there's at least a chance to really slow
30
down
seconds left.
the economic bubble of Nongshim here, but
Spike planted.
can he win it out?
Something has a Spectre.
Well, it's doable.
And in medium
Francis
range,
is on point for it.
Phantom's
Gonna hold
too
it down.
good.
Put
Phantom
Nongshim up
is
2-1.
too
But
good.
good damage done here by Paper Rex. I mean, again, setting up those cheeky little trap plays. Put the player TP into the corner. Forsaken loves to do this. He catches so many teams off guard with it, and it works again here against Nongshim.
That clone, I think, drawing enough
I
attention
mean, good
there.
job from
Jing
Francis.
kind of offsets the aim, doesn't allow him to get too much more there
And,
onto Francis. Otherwise, maybe this could have been a little bit more doable.
X
But
Cross
like he said,
digging out the players.
damage still very solid. Now Operator going to be into the hands of Paper Rex. Nongshim. Good amount of money, though. As Nico listen in with Nongshim, looking to
Gonna
try to stretch
die
this
out
up
the
3-1.
fade. Backside. Oh, gets caught by the clone. Oh, timing on timing. Jing being a little too aggressive. And Paper X are gonna take a timeout. They are definitely taking a timeout after that. They're definitely taking a timeout after that.
It was a bold decision to take that gate crash.
Yep.
And now you've got Domby sprinting across to the other side of the map to try to get this Operator out of Forsaken's hands.
Something literally said, fuck it. Fuck it.
You went for the big unexpected play, and it didn't catch Nongshim off guard at all. And again, just kind of piece by piece here, Paper X falling apart, you know, on site. Envy trying to buy as much time as he can, but it's just too hard against Nongshim because they have very little fear. Oh man, what a quick turn there from Xros. Ivy knocking Jing out there just as he's kind of slow walking around the corner. Yeah, there is something again. Thought maybe he could get into that corner and they wouldn't realize it.
Timeout.
So has to be another early timeout on a defender's side for Paper X. I think, honestly,
Wow, this is crazy. This is
in some
another
ways,
game
the more I watch
where
Nongshim, the more I'm like, your
Nongshim
best
play
hope on
Paper
the
X and
defender
Paper
side
X
is to
don't
just
show
play
up.
really pure retake. Like, don't even try to fight him on site. Just wait for everybody and, you know, try to bait out their util as best you can at the beginning of the round when they're making those executes, but
Even then, it's
not easy.
not easy at all. Welcome over from France, and the guy over from Australia as well.
Going around the world today.
Man, Manny's here.
Yeah.
PRX is cooked. Does that mean, like, they're getting cooked? Because that's, I mean, based on the image, it kind of seems that way.
But it looks like they're the device that is doing the cooking,
But it's
too.
like, yeah, but like, are they the chef or are they getting cooked?
But they're the bowl. So we're in an odd territory where potentially it's either or.
That kind of is just Paper X in a nutshell, I suppose.
Yeah, that's...
Bring them down.
Either cooking or getting cooked. It's just
The
Schrodinger
All
is
right,
Schrodinger's cat,
Notion
yeah,
aren't
yeah.
gonna spot the op.
Schrodinger's Valorant. Are they brilliant? Are they stupid? I don't know. But we're not going to open that
Until
box to
now.
find out. Something we'll be able to find Ivy. There's a Jing with that stinger, able to find the one. A little bit of damage on the X-Ross, but okay, looks like the timeout working a treat here.
Timing.
Barring, well, disaster. That's just Envy, though, getting some more
Oh, what a
information.
shot.
Sticking with that Sheriff in hand, we'll be able to go ahead and find some more value.
Just gotta play contain. RB doesn't have his ult this time, so he's kind of stuck. They've got most of the exits covered. There you go.
Wow. All right. Well, one apiece across the board, and PRX able to find their second round win.
Okay, another option is to just kind of do what worked for you when you were able to win that other round where you just kind of like, or almost win a round where you threw bodies at the B main door. Here again, just play for, you know, getting ahead of the
Classic
executes. That's
eco round
also
for PRX.
a valid method to try to shut Nongshim down from time to time. They do adjust to it though, so you got to be kind of careful, pick and choose those moments. This looks like some kind of mid hit from Nongshim.
Yeah, meanwhile, I mean, that's Paranoia and a Relay both committed. The push out into mid. It's only able to find the one. Minor transfer damage onto Francis, who has a dimensional drift.
All right, trade. That was the vibe with the ult.
Scout things out, see how much you can find.
And
But
Jing is
Ivy is able
unaware.
to find Jing there at mid. Takes him down at Vents, and now
Gonna
that
spot
makes
something.
it a pretty easy pivot
Put it
call
back
for
into
Nongshim.
A.
Just rewrap
Good
back
call
for
by
Vents.
Notion.
That's a huge kill there. Jing just looking at the ground. It looks like he was going for the swing out.
But Forsaken
ready.
is ahead of it.
Forsaken more than ready for this, but takes a little while to find
Swings
that
into
spray.
two.
And he just can't quite separate the targets. Something on the
Can't
arrival.
plan out
goes
in
to
the
peak.
open.
This would be a free kill. Ah!
And it's a miss.
Oh, he just goes right past him, and Ivy
Wow.
now the wall falls.
Something is currently having a
Just a bit
disaster
impatient.
of
He
a
should have beat him
game.
to the punch, stop him from getting the plant in, and he ends up offsetting that quick little flick. Reveal into the swing. RB gets himself a third, and Nongshim get a fourth.
Oh, it's so tough here. I mean, it's so many little mistakes that PRX are making. You know, okay, Divine goes out for the swing.
something
He gets
didn't
traded. That's
need to
kind
rush
of okay.
that kill.
But again, you know, you're trying to take these moments here. Forsaken swings out into the open. There's 3 players from Nongshim who are going to be watching that position. You've got no backup yet. You know, something tries to go for that shot onto X-Ross, and that puts him into Ivy's crosshairs, and it's just very scattered for PRX. It doesn't feel like they're playing kind of that team style that where they're at their best. Meanwhile, Nongshim is very much at their best.
Oh,
How are you
No
not?
how is he
way.
not dead?
Yeah, I was for a second not gonna.
Forsaken had him isolated. He had the read.
They're gonna cycle smokes
Oh,
into
boy.
heaven. And they're just gonna wait for them to come to them.
Oh boy.
There's a bunch of space in CT. So
Still a
once
shout here
Ivy
for
figures
PRX.
this out,
That helps.
That doesn't.
they can take CT.
Overdrive now popped. Looking for a target. They're gonna try to wait this one out.
Zombie ult to
Here
stall
for them, but okay. Now
until
the
he
swing, dead.
peeks.
Something. A swift shot. Envy able to scale forward. Looking for a little bit more.
2v2.
But we'll be able to cut him down to size.
They can just play this cross.
TP to backside. The
There's no
is getting away
time.
from them. And they cannot win out this round.
Something is gonna save this
They
unless he
get
makes
so
noise.
very close, but they have to just exit. They have to hold on to these guns. The vibe will make it a little bit more costly. RP will die to the spike. And it's going to be a Red Bull clutch as the dust does settle. Nongshim still maintaining control.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it does feel a little rusty as well for PRX. Like a lot of their fights that they would normally take and win, like this right here. I mean, yeah, RB kind of gets out of there right as the fast lane's coming up, so there is kind of a little bit of help for him, but still, I would think 9 times out of 10 Forsaken probably gets that kill. It's probably a very different round. 20th clutch there for RB. What a career. What an
He's
absolute career.
been around the block, to say the least. Big mid walk. Something over towards suicide. Able to find
Whoa,
it. Dabby,
1 for
Jing
2.
will get caught. And just keeps
Another
going
missed
from
op shot.
decent to terrible for Paper Rex.
No way.
As Ivy's just bounding up ramp.
Ivy just said I'm better.
He's not a
Stinger
neon.
And he's
versus
just playing. He just
Vandal.
now I stop. Now I kill you.
And something
He
has
is
to
sick in
save
the
again.
landing. I give that one a 10.
Yep. Oh boy.
Time to save.
That it is.
Spike planted.
That it is. It's all just crumbling here. Paper X just cannot seemingly find their moment, find their time, find their shots. But again, really impressed with them is the way that they all individually make decisions
Something
when they're
doesn't
asked,
say
when they're
that.
tasked to go out on their own. You think about Ivy, he does that all the time, but actually, you know, Francis, Domby sometimes are put into those spots as well, depending on the map. And they're just so disciplined. They're so good, and it's starting to look like they're just gonna be roaring into Shanghai.
Well, the timeout was able to get them that round 5 win. Decently cleanly as well. Paper X need to start collecting everything they can get for the remainder of this half. Forsaken going to be spotted, quickly repositions on the teleport, but also has eaten quite a bit of damage. Meanwhile, Dimensional Drift, something. He's just running at it with Jing. Is this the strategy? Well,
Ivy is able to
gets the
get
kill,
one.
but you still lose one. Now
Bro's
something.
about to swing into
Check in the
spawn.
corner, spots out a hell of a lot more.
Notion.
But he goes into sewers here. I mean, it is not the normal play.
Wait,
You wouldn't expect
Francis
this.
is the Viper Wall for the Viper
So
Wall.
far, Nongshim hasn't kind of committed. You can see that Paper X wants them to try to clear that. Okay.
Now they know. They just have to hit in
Another
B.
one
They
collected.
lost mid and A.
The player advantage established now. I mean, you've got already 2 ults, 3 actually committed into this because of the overdrive. I think you want to try to keep that Nightfall in hand if you possibly can, but with that kill coming through and now Nightfall thrown at you, you might end up having to invest
Oh,
this.
Domby
so
instantly taking
He's
vents.
the K down to 1. Prowler's cleared.
And
Domby's
they're
just right there on the corner,
unaware.
lying in wait is Devi. Oh,
They're
we'll be able
aware.
to find the kill eventually, but for a second I thought it was going to escape them.
If he's gonna
Pull the check
ult,
towards
he's
backside.
only gonna spot one.
There's a gate crash there, but it's going to be faked.
Should be GG.
X-Ross is going to be overwhelmed from Raptors and Paper Rex. They will get themselves a 3rd.
I mean, just when they kind of play together, that's when they're at their best here for Paper X. And this is one of those rounds where they're able to get some of that aggressive early round team play to work out. A lot of times, again, Nongshim has been able to kind of dodge it, but this one's so unorthodox. I don't know that I've ever seen a dimensional drift
Just run
into
at the sky.
attacker spawn to lead in your overdrive.
The
Yep.
dimensional fabric here is thin.
And then the overdrive just gets
Absolutely
crapped on.
dunked on, yeah.
Ivy just gets the headshot. But now, like you were talking about, the reinsert into sewer, unanticipated, allows them to get that kill onto Francis and really just cracks open the rest of this round.
Yeah, even though there's some really good util here from Nongshim to get into that B plant, it's just better teamwork and coordination this time from Paper Rex, and they need a lot more of that.
But again, critically, that was 4 ultimates committed.
Yes.
So you need to be seeing a back-to-back for Paper X to start, curbing that investment down a bit.
Yes. They're trying to disguise the operator of Francis. They just cleared the Prowler with only rifles.
Back up for
Trying to bait
Francis.
a reaction. No operator this time for Paper X, but Jing being very disciplined. So far, it's okay. That's not
Whoa,
okay.
what a shot.
My ult's ready.
Almost
I mean,
gets
had he been
Envy.
able to find the follow-up, that would have been devastating, but now Jing
Spot
kind of boxed
2.
in, sets up that fast lane, trying to fake that he's making his exit. Hasn't made any noise, though.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
they're
got a
falling for it.
dink through the wall.
He's got to get out. It's a nice paranoia there from RB. At least opens up the map a little bit here for Nongshim.
Cover going out.
He doesn't have another TP.
He does not,
I'll handle
and he's low on health, and now Dimensional Drift in response. Francis
Plant a spike.
checking forward, looking for
And Forsaken has to play his life. So they flood through heaven.
Pressure though is Jing finds X-Raw. Spike now dropped on the cross.
3v3.
He's going to be tossed in, but
They're unaware. RB has the timing.
coming through. He's got an opportunity, but Devi has the flank covered. Might have caught a glimpse either way. Now they know Ivy would have to kill them all, separate them,
Saves the
pick them
round.
apart, but he cannot. So back-to-back rounds found here for PRX and a chance to make this 6-6.
Yeah, it's exactly what they needed. Like you mentioned, so many ults used to get another win, and you lose that opening duel. France is so clean, but the teamwork here really nice. You're covering the site itself, you're covering the garage entrance, and everybody's winning those fights. They're starting to get a little bit into the flow of the server now. Goodbye. Able to win that. I think they scooped up the op there, and now Nongshim, for what feels like one of the first times, onto a bit of an eco. Still scary team. Domby with a stinger. Absolutely nothing to shake a stick at.
Well,
never mind.
Forsaken, okay. Turns back, finds them both. He's got one hell of a stick to just beat them to death with, apparently. So there you go, a flawless.
Pretty good heading into their attack side.
Tying it up. That 4 ult investment suddenly starts looking a hell of a lot wiser.
I mean, look, it got there. You know, I think there is some room to kind of be concerned about PRX's ult usage throughout what we've seen so far, but if it is the thing they needed to do to turn this around was throw 4 ults into one, then so be it. Now they're getting a much better read on the map. They're starting to find their kills, find their moments. I don't really see anybody like over-committing to the peaks too much, being a little bit more disciplined at holding their angles.
Timing.
This is scary for Devi. Yeah.
It's good for one again, but
took the Yoru out.
This ended up getting punished. I think Jing heard
Jing
a little bit of transition here. The check
is
down.
cleared.
Yep, RB. Instant with
Ultimate
that
onto
headshot. Now
A.
just TP's forward on
Only
the
have to worry about the player in
spike,
heaven.
but he can at least clear this for the rest of the
7
squad.
player bails out.
We'll
Spike is still in transport.
Smoke here to try to buy a little bit extra time and make sure that
What I
that
got
spike
for
can
this
get
match, I
ushered in.
have Nongshim.
Domby holding heaven means that Forsaken has
Yes,
a tough
sir.
time getting no place to deny this.
Well, once they're able to
sir.
get in, Ivy, of course, does have that pit. And that could be checkmate on the round.
Bro, it's Domby,
Smoke's just getting cycled back
best
through.
Neon in the world. Francis,
This has to just be that
best Yoru in the world.
investment, but it's not being sent yet.
Match made in
You
heaven.
just go for it. There you go. Now can get this planted. Dive forward. Shorty gonna be shut
Oh,
down.
no
Ivy,
way.
however, drops the pin immediately, but Domby out from main, able to find that kill. And be gone. X-Ross behind the map.
No way he TP's onto site.
TP
it's a fake.
fakes there to elbow. Something.
What is Domby doing?
He knows exactly where this Neon is, but he just hasn't been able to get that line of sight. That would have been one hell of a flick
Spotted
shot.
up.
But now, sights turn back over towards X-Ross's position. Sends one through the screen.
trying to
Nothing
shorty.
found yet. The shorty not going to be able to find the value that previously would have. X-Ross will go ahead and give Nongshim the lead of the half, but it's by significantly narrower margins than it was looking like.
Yeah, and this is one of the rounds where, again, Nongshim has that stack in the mid early, and they will just
Bro, Nongshim
bully
just
their
not
way
in a
through
rush.
in towards that A crunch where they're
How
clearing
does
out
Ivy
heaven
get to
really
there?
well.
He sees the
Like
spray.
the calling
sense.
on this round, even though the pit doesn't go so good. That's okay, because you're still holding, and Domby's playing it very, very well on the backside. 7-5, pretty good on this attacker side for Nongshim. Just unsure of, you know, again, are they going to be able to hold on to their defender side pretty well? Via solid. I mean, look, some of those walkouts, he was always good for one at least. That was, you can say that.
He had an understanding and he had good aim when he was going for those timings. But
poor Wendler. Yeah, I mean, he had some good individual moments, you know, especially some of those retakes where he was kind of just grouped up with the rest of them and, you know, finding his value, finding his moments. So much of this, again, just seemingly comes down to some of those individual duels that PRX wants to take. Like, if they're on it, if they're on top of it, you're feeling pretty decent about it.
I think he's got that one slightly longer tooth.
The snaggletooth.
Yeah. That's what Forsaken's known for.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Okay. PRX in the lead for pistols, 2-1. They can get this one here. They're double duelist on the attack. We could just about be set for that ascent. And given the kind of the pivots and comps that we were seeing from PRX today, who the hell knows we end up seeing on that one. Ivy able to hold his own for
one and done.
Quick on the exchange though is
And it's
something.
empty B
Let's get tagged to 48.
sites
So
right
it's a
now.
good amount of damage
Noxious
found,
are
but it's
still
also an
clearing
empty
A
site.
main.
So the spike at least can get planted.
Yeah, this is
Is
not
it going
bad.
to be a 3-man flank?
It's going to be a world away for Nongshim, so it's going to take quite some time. They are going to have quite a bit of util, though. I mean, Flash, Paranoia, Relay Bolt. It's all very, very scary. But this, again, unexpected, I think.
You hear Exros now making his way out. Ah, there's the timing, but he just not quite able to find that punish. I mean, Nongshim, they're just eyes forward. As if that flank was never even a real consideration. Now that they do check back for it, he's already
Just
gone.
around for PRX.
Get back.
As Exros having to do it all, but it's going to be very nice from Envy. Clean shots, a 3K, and another pistol into the hands of PRX. 3-1 in the lead. Nongshim now up just 7-6, and barring them pulling off another eco win, this should be 7-7.
Yeah, I mean, you can say for sure that the time off here for PRX has netted some really good ideas on their pistol rounds. Having something as that lurker, he's had a couple impactful moments here on Split. He seems to have a pretty decent read on the map, good read on the timings, you know, heard those footsteps in the sewers, waited.
The bandits.
Yeah, yeah, you should.
Oh, walk.
Oh, looking
Miss.
for that hip fire.
Think.
Slide into by, going to be able to find a second before getting
Even
taken down.
trades.
Marshall could be collected here, but Francis just taking that gate crash back over. Those are the weapons that could be
Bandit
afforded for
versus
PRX.
Spectre.
Anything else from here is going to be
Ooh,
pretty
had the
significant
angle.
damage dealt.
Just missed the shot.
There's a little bit of damage there on to Jing, but pushes back more in kind, and Envy is still hitting shots. Jump peek out.
Oh, what a
Ivy
shot by Ivy.
swings the corner, finishes the job. Jing now
Doing
down.
a lot of damage. Last two
Spectre
players are on
lost.
site.
Snake bite.
Good molly.
Onto Envy, starting to
Timing.
go lower, and yeah,
One
well,
enemy
he's
remaining.
going to make it a 1-for-1 exchange. RB now with a very real chance to clutch this.
Oh,
got the
this
paranoia,
angle
he's
is
got a
always
smoke.
cleared. It's just a matter if he hits the shot. Picks up a gun.
And now he's got the gun.
Guardian. Oh,
Oh.
he doesn't clear.
No, reads it.
Oh, he does.
They cannot find the kill.
missed
Forsaken
the
able to
shot.
avoid taking damage. Will grab up that Guardian, get them 7-7, but that ends up being pretty devastating.
No, it is. I mean, that is a lot of damage taken to the economy to try to convert a bonus. God, Devi.
Right over the shoulder of Francis.
Ridiculous. Again, I love that from Ivy. He's like, oh, I know I'm getting prowlered. Might as well go for it. I mean, just nothing Envy can do there. Perfectly placed snake bite. Puts him into an awful position, and he knows it.
If he doesn't trade that, then it's all likelihood. PRX dropping another anti-eco.
True. Jing has another judge. Bunch of rifles, too, for
Ooh.
PRX. They're investing a lot into this round.
Jing just taking a drive-by with
Ooh.
Devi. Taking Francis
Francis
out of
a
the
little
fight, finds there at
hesitant.
garage. Still 2 players and a quick pivot, so now about to be 3.
Judge
Steady
and
as
mail.
B-side hold.
Looks like Ivy might be unaware of this timing.
RB punished a bit on that jiggle peak. Paranoia going to be sent though. Delays the flood, but something TP's in, is able to find the one. RB and X-Ross, some kills in reply.
Ooh, what about the judge? The
Downbeat
judge.
keeping it in with a 2v2
The
is Jing.
judge.
Over the Raptor, now is going to be found.
Judge
And now it is just Envy.
neutralized.
Sprinting the hell away. Downbeat trying to match him, but Envy pumps the brakes in mid.
That's a ton of time to work with, so doesn't need to commit.
But he also doesn't know about this flank.
Timing.
RB's falling in behind him. He's going to get this angle. No, just barely misses it, but did he catch him?
Oh, he
He's
spotted
picking
him.
it out. He's making the call. He saw something.
30 seconds left.
He might just,
Envy should be cooked.
yeah, no way.
Ice towards heaven. The silent drop, the swing, and
Oh,
RP
that's crazy.
will go ahead and get this round
He was so
over the hurdle for
close.
Nongshim as they reestablish the
He
lead.
was so
Yeah,
close.
but you shouldn't feel bad about this
Ivy,
at all as Paper X. You did quite a bit of damage here. You know, you're winning some good trades now. Those 1v1s finally starting to go your way. Ooh, Xros almost went pretty crazy there. Dombi, even though he gets tagged by the Nightfall here, catches Jing as he's trying to run away. That's a great timing. They got unexpected moves. Both these teams really willing to take those risks.
Okay, Nongshim.
Francis has
Outlaw.
yeah, so
On
does
both
something,
sides.
yeah.
Ooh, this could get really scrappy, and already they're getting ready to fight each other. And well, they'll get a shot across on
Heavy
each, but it's going to be
versus
Francis
light
with that full
shield.
armor able to stay alive as we now listen in with Paper X for the rest.
Oh, good movement from Jing, but he is low. Funny.
Enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Forsaken. Doesn't win the round.
Okay, Nongshim. Back-to-back, 9-7 now. As they look to try to hit double digits and run away with the rest of this. You know, the closest in the previous round could be afforded by Paper X, but losing out on this one, it ends up hurting quite a bit.
Yeah, and you heard it in the comms there that they need to be breaking those recons. You know, making sure that the reveals aren't coming through because they took a lot of damage on the way in.
You're saying that was scary.
Now he's up to the top of the team again. It was scary, but he seems to thrive in those moments. Bandit, couple bandits, Stinger, Sheriff, Forsaken with a Guardian. I think as Paper X, you put a lot of eggs into that bonus basket trying to buy. So many
Francis keeping the assault wall. That fight against
then something loses because
something was pretty big in the previous round.
All those little things kind of snowball out of control here. So you take a big risk with your economy.
Francis now has ult for the retake. Devi is one away.
That Nongshim from hitting 10. Already going to be spotted. Xros fully blinded up, back pedals away. Being on that spam will find some damage.
Now Paper X have to take some
That Jing
space.
had is now gone. There's Smoke getting ready to fall. RB finding something on that right-hand side. Overdrive pop down. A glimpse into the smoke. Just praying and praying, trying to go ahead and get the Zaps to connect.
He just has too good movement.
And it's going to be flawless on the retake here as Nongshim will move up 10-7.
I love watching moments like that from Dombi's perspective. Just how evasive he is and how good they'll follow up off the back of him to make sure that when he puts himself into a weird spot where there's 2 or 3 players looking at him, they're quick to clear out the flanks around him. Make sure that he can kind of isolate his targets and knock them down. You know how impactful Dombi is with the overdrive in hand. So it's quite concerning again. Nothing going for Paper X. Oh, I mean, look at that Ivy covering him there absolutely beautifully. This is huge. Waiting for that player to swing out of that smoke.
Patience.
It's that discipline, you know, nobody
They
overcommit.
don't all
know
flood
they
out. They
protect
hold
him.
their positioning. Hold many crosses. That's funny. Okay, we dropped the outlaw.
It's available on both sides, but Paper X can get into a post plan for theirs.
They fight. It's just
ready to try to take him down.
something.
Though. Tucked into the corner, waiting out the clone, and Dami, now the Wiser does get caught off guard. So a good start. As deep into
does
the
he
corner,
not
and I think Forsaken
expect?
caught a glimpse, and Nongshim coming apart at the seams here in this round.
Bring them down.
That was
this
Francis
is
with ult.
Pretty cheeky round for Paper X. Hiding a player behind the toxic screen.
Whoa, hold up. Xros could get 2 here.
Oh. Clean and snappy there from Forsaken. Xros will find 1, but Xros then caught off guard, and okay. A trade's looking good here for Paper X. As it's just
No
Ivy.
way Ivy wins this.
And Forsaken from down below will be able
So
to clean
is
it up
the
with
angle we
3K
don't
for him.
care.
Trailing by 2 are Paper X. Ended up getting a little bit dicier than it needed to, it seems like, but they get the round win all the same.
I'm very curious about Forsaken. This one just hiding. in the edge of the toxic screen. TP's back there and just not ready for it at all. Our Nongshim goes right up top and holds things down nicely. Ivy's having a really solid map on the Viper.
Yeah, the fact that he takes it from a 1v4 into a 1v2.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Pretty damn convincing. TP in a little bit
Francis,
garage.
timing.
Prowler trying to check. Francis trying to wait that out.
Gotta get out.
His exit. As that relay bolt comes flying through. RB forward into the fast lane. The Prowler will get the spot out. Quick little exit and a cancel as the Nightfall
Wow,
does go
Exos is
across.
old.
Forsaken now. He's TP'd into elbow.
And
Looking forward.
PRX have sold a faith.
Again, but Prowler, I mean, they're wise to it.
What a
Discount on
shot.
Francis. He's able to find that shot. Divine out dead, which means no pit.
Which means you lose heaven control here too. Unless something can reestablish it.
Yeah, no. Something is just gonna cook
Portal
and
closed.
split through A.
Second guess. Something on the check.
I hear
Nothing
the
gonna be
neon.
spotted there.
They're just gonna hold the
Pushing towards him,
space.
so it's going to be a full defender
Now
side
they know.
approach from Nongshim.
Spike
As
play.
Dimensional Drift going to be called in. Francis to assess things on site. So far, hasn't really seen much of anything.
I think he missed his wall.
Drifts
Yeah, he
back
missed his
away
wall.
from that relay bolt. A couple shots in. Faces forward. The jump out. Gets the dink. Takes down. Beat down. Quite very low. but
Zombies, one
gonna be
shot.
forsaken there for the finisher. Including a
Player in
Miguel
heaven,
Envy. Out
trade.
to the open.
X-Cross is low.
This one falls. Now forsaken. The
Bro.
try. Clutch up. Reads the elbow. Push
Oh, timing.
Chips away and X-Ross. Oh, he narrowly gets the round win.
Timing.
13 health. And it's Nongshim now.
2 rounds
to 11.
away.
Oh, it's just a tough situation here. Tavai just kind of plays an angle where he's in a really bad spot against this operator off the back of the snake bite and the Prowler there to flush him out of that space, and it completely ruins this plan for PRX. If he can hold on there, this probably goes PRX's way a little differently. I'm not going to say they necessarily win it, but it definitely would have been a little easier for them. But it's just a great play from Nongshim.
Now, if you want to prevent this from going up to match point, you're going to have to do it in thrifty fashion. You do have an overdrive for Jing.
Yep.
And Bandits.
This warrants
A lot of
Nongshim.
bandits and a sheriff, but
no.
you've also got something dead. Overdrive, throw it, Francis!
It was
Oh,
it
he
was
just cleans
Ivy's
it up. Jing
vulnerable.
just piles it on top of the snake bite.
You saw the gun.
There were 2 of them there.
What is Ivy doing? What is Ivy doing?
He ran through
That
a
cost them
ton
the
of
round.
Viper util, some of it his own teams.
Ivy saw the barrel and decided that at medium range
Yeah, I
he's
don't
gonna
know about that
spray.
one.
He's literally gonna
Sure,
spray
there was
a
just a goof in the
judge.
communication or what?
Yeah. Alex still having a time.
He's not having the best day. Seems pretty cooked.
I imagine that when he goes back to the
Nobody's
apartment,
watching that.
all over the apartment, it just has the words like, "You're qualified for Shanghai. You're qualified for Shanghai." He opens the mirror. It's on the inside, the medicine cabinet. Closes the mirror. It's written on the mirror.
It's like The Shining.
Yeah.
Okay, now Domby is watching that.
All work and no Shanghai makes Alex a
Oh.
dull boy.
Spike down B.
No, he doesn't clear. He doesn't clear.
Okay,
Able to
okay.
make a go of this. Guns recovered. You have a judge, but Divide, he's got to pit himself. Just trying to get into position here in that approach from Dami.
Oh,
Causes a bit of
missed the
panic, but Forsaken,
shot.
the face to Alley. Kill found. Relay ball chucked in. He's done the
Ooh,
bomb.
no way. Oh,
And he's trying to fan it out, but of course it's Divide with a sheriff
Divide with the
to lock
headshot.
up the
Sheriff.
Thrifty. Match point denied.
That is absolute
Bruh, it
insanity
looked like
here.
he
I
almost
thought
got
this
the
round
spray
is cooked.
down.
It's a 3v5 for PRX. On an eco. Just give Divine
That
Sheriffs.
is what cost him the round.
I don't know. You should
Not-
use any other gun.
Not to be dramatic.
Good God.
That also cost him
You
the
just
round.
kind of go drifting into Forsaken. I don't care what gun he has in that scenario. He's getting that kill. There you go. Now it's an eco for Nongshim.
Domby has a stinger.
second in Thrifties of all time.
Oh.
Paper
Oh,
Rex.
A
aggressive.
crunch attempt here. Clone is going to be leading the way. Forsaken opts to not go for that shot. But with the kill coming through, Ivy
And
down. Plant can
Paper X
quickly
have
come in
A.
for Paper X, who look to move this up
Living
to 10.
ramp wide open. There's gonna be a rewrap
They're just fishing.
in mid.
Something gets one, gets out. Scot-free, untagged by that stinger. As Inby. Find the one. I mean, Jing, he's
This is
hungry for a
fun.
kill, and he will be able to find one, barely. As Inby now closes it out. Flawless for Paper X, one away from tying it up.
I mean, it just takes that one round sometimes for Paper X where you think they're maybe cooked, it's just going to be not their day, and then, oh yeah, that's right, we're on a roller coaster. I forgot. Eventually, this goes back up. And here we are on the upswing for Paper X. I think timeout for Nongshim, right? Right?
That it will be. Paper X used both of theirs in the first half again, so Nongshim to go ahead and try to slow things down.
Yeah. More just in the, you know, you got to get in there and stop the bleeding here. You got a real chance to win this 2-0. Don't want to send it over to Ascent, which is not a bad map at all for Nongshim. They don't have bad maps really in my book, but you know, definitely, who knows with Paper X on that map. Sometimes they're amazing on it. Other times they're kind of neck and neck with whoever they're playing, it feels like. And right now, just starting to have their moments. You know, Paper X is starting to answer back with some good combos of their own, some good coordination, some good, really good map reads. And then just individual play is starting to pick up. The rust has been shaken off. So it's going to take Nongshim here digging a little bit deeper. Get back into this.
You only have it from the shadows, and a couple of your ults pretty close on the cycle, but you should be able to get that dimensional drift, your Nightfall back up before the end of this map. Should Paper X just try to run away with this one, but they're looking for this crunch play here at Garage. Dambi. Sprint position.
Whoa.
Gonna go sliding forward. We'll be able to find one. Popline's gonna be
Whoa,
similar. Not
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
carry
whoa,
anything
whoa.
in Forsaken.
Can we chill?
I mean,
Can
he
we
had a couple
chill?
players lined up, but he's only able to find the one kill. Suddenly, it is just Devi and something left.
I mean,
And it's RB. He jumps up into the Forsaken spot.
I thought for a moment they might have seen something right as he was walking into that smoke, but I don't think they did.
I think he slipped the net.
Yep.
But for now, the crunch, it ends up working a treat here for Nongshim. Player advantage. France is low on health, and Devi and something scratching their heads at the moment. Starting to work their way over to A. That is the weaker side of the map with just Ivy there, but still has a snake bite to try to slow them down.
I want to see this beginning of this round back because I think that Paper X ate that haunt intentionally. Pretty sure. That was. I think they were trying to bait Nongshim into a trap. It's just they got outdone.
30 seconds left.
We'll see.
Well, fast pivot onto the flank here from Francis. Pumps the brakes now, right when he would have started getting in towards audio range. Meanwhile, Ivy still there. RB can afford to play away because he's got that from the shadows. Poison Orb going to be tossed out, and it is 12 seconds. As Ivy now looks to
Let's
try
play
to
his
bring this
life.
round to its end. Something taken so very low.
Guess they're just
Has to
gonna
commit
off
in for
spike.
the plant, won't be able to do so. He'll make it a little bit more
Yep.
costly for Nongshim as he finds that kill, but ultimately, Nongshim just want the round to win.
Match point.
Match point now in their hands. One more to get a 2-0 dominant win versus Paper X.
Well, it just kind of is a crunch fight that sort of goes both ways. I thought they were trying to
Bruh, they
maybe
almost
bait in
line up.
Nongshim a little bit there or something because Jing was just staring at that haunt for a little bit, but it feels like Nongshim is a little bit better in that team fighting moment. Forsaken goes for the big hero play. Just not able to convert when they line up.
Up on A.
TP to backside, RB
Now
not going
up
to
on
allow the
B.
shenanigans to come through. Just denies him that TP.
Nice
And then immediately
job,
he's able to find
RB.
something. Quick peek
Then
and
they're
reposition the
flooding.
slide in. Dummy with
Oh
the
my god,
judge.
Domby.
Oh,
Giving
he
giving me
delivers 10 on the 2.
flashbacks. Giving me
Overdrive
flashbacks
takes
of
Forsaken
Masters
low, tries to TP to the corner,
Santiago.
but to no avail. fail.
GG.
Every inch, every corner of this map, absolutely covered and smothered by Nongshim.
GG.
Oh, they're just so scary in these moments. Again, it's just almost like, what do?
Toxin screen down.
You know, they're just avoiding your initial hit and then just counterpunching. Again, it's that Aikido style.
Toxins going up.
They just use your weight against you.
Well, Devi would have to do
Toxin
something
screen down.
impeccable.
It'd be an all-timer from him.
Expecting that there's going to be maybe somebody around the flank, but it's just
30 seconds
buying
left.
more time.
Over, dog.
The check towards drop, and the swing to the open. Francis will bring this one to an end. 13-10. Nongshim Red Force once again having Paper X's number. They take them down in 2-0 fashion.
Well, I think the rest of the world is on notice now. Your Master Santiago winners are back, and it doesn't matter in my mind if you know what they're doing or not. They can just beat you. They're just better. And that's the scariest thing about this team. You know what they're going to do. You know what they're about. You know that most maps are going to be the Neon Yoru, some flavor of that. And you still can't stop it. They're incredible.
Well, the first series of playoffs goes the way of Nongshim Red Force, and it's a critical victory for them. Looking to get back onto that global stage, but also looking to potentially separate themselves a little bit more from T1, given how tight-knit they are as far as the champs' points are concerned. But for Nongshim, probably not even that worried about that. They're just looking to just go ahead and punch their way into the grand final, auto-qualify over to Shanghai by being dominant. So far, so very good for them.
No doubt about it. I'm just like in awe of this team. As soon as play-ins in their run, I was just like, oh no, it's over. Like, they're on their way. It just feels like that same energy where they're just barely dropping, you know, rounds at times. Like in some of these maps, they're very rarely dropping maps. So you're just kind of left in this situation where, what do you do against this unstoppable force? God, I want them to play left so bad in Shanghai if they get there.
That'd be sick.
Oh my God.
Absolutely sick, but we will have to just wait and see. For now, though, Nongshim Red Force still marching onward, looking for Shanghai, and that champs trophy on the horizon. Let's go ahead and send it down to Beldo, who's going to be standing by with Francis.
농심 레드포스의 프란시스 선수 만나보겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
Congrats on that 2-0 win against Paper X. This is your first playoffs match, and you end the day so swiftly, so quickly. Did you expect the day to end a 2-0? What are your thoughts right now? 오늘 플레이오프 첫 경기 페이퍼렉스 상대로 2-0 승리 가져가기 성공하셨습니다. 오늘 2-0 결과 얼마나 예상하셨는지 승리 소감과 함께 부탁드리겠습니다.
제가 요로로 돌아온 만큼 그만큼 자신감이 있었기 때문에 무조건 2대0 낼 거라고 생각하고 있었습니다.
You know, I'm back on the Yoru, so I was actually very, very confident that we could end the day 2-0. And speaking of Yoru, right? You're back on the Yoru, and now a lot of people are saying that this is the Master Santiago winner, Nongshim, that we are aware, we've seen it. Do you agree that you guys are back on that form, or do you think that you guys have roughened the edges and are even better now? 안 그래도 프란시스 선수가 요루를 다시 잡으면서 산티아고 우승했던 그때의 농심으로 돌아왔다라는 얘기가 참 많습니다. 근데 본인이 생각하기에는 그때랑 비슷한지 아니면 조금 더 완성도가 높아진 농심이라고 보시나요?
산티아고 때는 분명히 요루도 더 좋았고 네온도 더 좋았기 때문에 그런 폼이 나왔던 것 같은데 지금은 네온도 너프되고 요루도 너프돼가지고 사실상 그런 뭔가 캐릭터적으로 OP를 가져가는 부분보다는 선수들끼리 팀 합이 좀 더 끌어올려진 느낌이라서 좀 더 단단해진 느낌이 있는 것 같습니다.
And back during Santiago days, I mean, the Yoru and Neon, they were actually better agent picks, right? But now, even though Neon and Yoru, they're not as strong as they used to be, I think the team chemistry, the communication, and our bond has actually gotten stronger. So I would say that we're in better form than our Santiago days, right? And clearly, you are riding that momentum. And a lot of players that we saw in the teaser during the match, before the match started, said that you need that play-in momentum to do well in the playoffs. Do you think you're in that favor? Do you have that on your back as well? 안 그래도 말씀해주신 대로 뭔가 지금 계속해서 승리 기세를 타고 계시고 그리고 많은 선수들이 플레이인을 뚫고 플레이오프에 진출을 해야 좀 더 유리하다라고 이야기를 많이 해주고 있거든요. 프란시스 선수도 좀 그걸 느끼고 있는지 궁금합니다.
저도 플레이인에서부터 경기력을 좀 더 올려놔야 달궈놔야 잘해진다고 생각을 하고 있기 때문에 페이퍼렉스도 아마 경기를 되게 오랜만에 하는 거라 경기를 좀 안 나왔던 것 같아서 다음 경기 때 잘할 것 같아요.
I would agree because, you know, we use that play-in time to warm up, and I'm sure that PRX, this was their first playoff match. They haven't played in a while, so I'm sure that they'll do better for their next match. And right up tomorrow, you're facing your next opponent who also haven't played in a while, and you're up against Gen G. What would you like to say to them before you meet them tomorrow? 안 그래도 다음 상대가 젠지 바로 내일이고 젠지도 플레이오프에서 기다리고 있었습니다. 젠지에게 한마디 부탁드려도 될까요?
리벤지 야무지게 2대0 내겼습니다.
좋습니다. We'll take that sweet revenge 2-0 against Gen GR again. All right, that was Nongshim Red Forces Francis for the interview, and congrats again, Francis. 그렇게 해서 프란시스 선수 만나봤습니다. 승리 다시 한번 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
What a way to start kickoff. Sorry, not kickoff. Playoffs.
You want to start the year again?
Yeah, we're starting all over again because it feels like kickoff when Nongshim was performing like this as well. And they are definitely back in form. We talked to Danby last week on Sunday, and he said they are so much better than they were at Santiago during kickoff. This is like an upgraded version of the blue-haired duelist meta.
The blue-haired duelist meta. Do not make that a theme. Do not make sure that doesn't
It's a simple
catch on.
observation.
It's true. It's true. Honestly,
All right.
it is a fact. At the end of the day, it
If you
seems
haven't
like
already,
the experiment is kind of
subscribe.
continuing for
Right
PRX.
now,
I
it's
think it is a
currently
valid point that
right now it's currently 3 a.m. I gotta get some sleep. So right now I think the next game is PRX versus GE, right? Yes. So that's gonna be a good game, and we'll check out what the results are tomorrow. In the meantime, appreciate everybody that watched. See ya.